feel like giving in, but I have to be strong enough to start again. Cause if I don't get back up, then I'm gonna feel the crush in my soul. You don't know it's not the flesh against flesh, but the spiritual thing. See, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is too weak. You get the feeling like killing, the cycle thoughts in your head, but you have to shake it off and let loose. I'm speaking the truth, but no matter what I do, evil keeps on calling me. But I remember by whom I was chose to be free. And let me tell you one last thing, you don't know what your past could bring. People looking for a sequel with thoughts of good and evil. We're all equal in this road until we make it to the second place. Heaven or hell is where you'll find yourself, and no one else to hold your hand. So which one you gonna choose? And if it's evil, it's a guaranteed lose. It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way to find out the real conclusion? If you're losing or not, but I'm the real, you're losing your life. So it's a must you choose now before you run out of time. It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way to find out the real conclusion? If you're losing or not, but I'm the real, you're losing your life. So it's a must you choose now before you run out of time.
We're all equal and evil according to every sequel. We say we don't see no evil, but we see demons screaming, pleading on their knees, crying and bleeding, out steaming from the heat that we're seeing. It's fiery seasons, angels leaving and not believing their own, breathing and leaving the wrong, greedy and all, seeing eternity fall, living above the law, eating meat and holy and raw, living sin and giving red life a casket to sitting. Who am I kidding when it's a blunt I'm hitting in Hennessy that I'm fucking sipping, teardrop dripping, hoping and wishing, chugging misery in a position. A holy Christian, I made a twisted decision with a deep incision and a habit premonition. What is it that you're missing when it's the lips of death that you're kissing without resisting? You can hear the voices, just listen. Satan's assistant, missing, living in prison with a serpent hissing. The war between good and evil has risen. It's the same people we sin with and the same choices we live with. It's up to you if you give and find yourself rolling illegal in a regal, legal to your health. It's called good and evil,
It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way to find out the real conclusion? If you're losing or not, but I'm the real, you're losing your life. So it's a must you choose now before you run out of time. It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way to find out the real conclusion? If you're losing or not, but I'm the real, you're losing your life. So it's a must you choose now before you run out of time. You think there's nothing to life but living the streets and trying to survive. Life is going to be what you make it. Watch out for the devil, cause he's going to take it. Will make you a puppet the strings and doing the things. Not watch for the brings, but good to you is what it seems. But many dreams of prophecy became to be reality. So you better be ready, your life could bring total destruction upon your path. At the end of the day, then you're gonna for the wrath. So you better be around, cause it's perfectly close. And you're ready for the ghost of the call. Well, your father was ready to follow, but you gotta be willing to pick up the cross, deny yourself. I've seen so many tough, and after one day I see them crush. I'm here to call your bluff, I'm calling all people good and evil. Come on, it's the knowledge that you never knew. Something to change your mind, now listen to this rhyme. It's the knowledge that you know, it's foolish to his eyes. It's you sold the lies to itself, claiming to be happy, but you never know enough. And don't act tough, cause within 1 second he'll turn you into dust. It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way to find out the real conclusion? If you're losing or not, but I'm the real, you're losing your life. So it's a must you choose now before you run out of time. It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way to find out the real conclusion? If you're losing or not, but I'm the real, you're losing your life. So it's a must you choose now before you run out of time.
What you see in my eyes is demon skies. You're looking at me, but you can't see right. A body figure as dark as night. What you see inside is the king of lies. Pitch black, you can't see no light. You're hypnotized with suicide and homicide. All you see is lust in between the thighs. See the darkness, it's so right. It's that dark light. Can't separate wrong from right. Whether you live or die, it's no surprise. It's a short drive, but a long ride through the hated side. Don't care what you feel, only what's on your mind. Now is the time to decide where your fate lies. Flames in your eyes. Can you feel the temperature rise? It's a thin line between both sides. If you choose one, it could change your life. And if you choose the other, to the D be the time for the crime. Speaking feelings with rhymes. When you see the darkness, it shines. Feel a sharp pain, give a sharp cry. You can feel the feel for your life.
It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way to find out the real conclusion? If you're losing or not, but I'm the real, you're losing your life. So it's a must you choose now before you run out of time. It's the thoughts of good and evil. Has your mind up in confusion? Has you searching for a way